All right, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I hope everybody had a great week. We're going to begin Shabbat together, first with Kabbalat Shabbat. So I invite everyone to turn to page 5 in the Siddur. But before we begin the prayers, we're going to light our Shabbat candles. I guess, Vicky, you're up.
Is there a wick there?
I hope so.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Shabbat Shalom. Yashkach. Thank you, Vicky. And you know how we know that this side of the room is the right side of the room to light the Shabbat candles? Because when we turn the camera and Vicky's lighting the candles, not only are those candles there, the portrait of the Shabbat candles are also in the frame as well. So now let's turn to page 5 in the Siddur, and we will begin with the introduction to Kabbalat Shabbat. Let's sing together, Shalom Aleichem. Here we go. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem Leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech malachei hamalachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu ni leshalom malachei hashalom malachei elyon. Mi melech malachei hamalachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitchem leshalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malachei hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Now let's turn ahead to page 11. And we'll continue with L'chune Ranana, top of the page. Please join me. L'chune Ranana, L'chune Ranana, L'chune Ranana, L'Adonai. L'chune Ranana, L'chune Ranana, L'chune Ranana, L'Adonai. Naria, Naria, Letzuri Shenu, Nekadama Fanav Betodah. Naria, Naria, Letzuri Shenu, Bizmirot Narialo. Lechune Ranena, Lechune Ranena, Lechune Ranena, Ladonai. Lechune Ranena, Lechune Ranena, Lechune Ranena, Ladonai. The heavens shall be glad and the earth rejoice, the sea and its fullness roar. The meadows and all that grows in them exult. Even the trees of the forest shall sing praise as Adonai comes to judge the earth, judging lands with righteousness and people with divine truth. We will continue with Yismechu Hashamayim, middle of page 14. Please join me. Yismechu Hashamayim, Hashamayim. Yismechu Hashamayim, Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Betagel Haaretz. Yismechu Hashamayim, Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Betagel Haaretz. Yiram Hayam, Yiram Hayam, Yiram Hayam, Umlo, Yiram Hayam, Yiram Hayam, Yiram Hayam, Umlo, Yismechu Hashamayim, Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Betagel Haaretz. Exalt Adonai our God and bow down at God's holy mountain, for Adonai our God is holy. Page 20, the bottom of the Hebrew section, Romemu. Please join me. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu vehishtachavu lehar kocho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu vehishtachavu lehar kocho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu vehishtachavu lehar kocho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu vehishtachavu lehar kodesho. Now we'll turn the page to page 21. We'll continue with Mizmor LeDavid, Psalm 29. Please rise. Mizmor LeDavid, Havul Adonai b'nei Elim, Havul Adonai kavod va'oz, Havul Adonai kevod shemo, Ishtachavu Adonai behadrat kodesh, Kol Adonai al hamayim, El hakavod hirim, Adonai al mayim rabim, Kol Adonai ba'koach, Kol Adonai behadar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, Vaishaber Adonai et arzei halevanon, Vayarkidem kemo egel Levanon vesirion kemo ven reimim. Kol Adonai chosev leavotesh, Kol Adonai yachil midbar, Yachil Adonai midbar kadesh. Kol Adonai yechol el hayalot, Vayechesof yarot uvechalo, Kulo omer kavod. Adonai lamabul yashav, Vayeshev Adonai melech leolam, Adonai oz le'amo yitein, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom, v'shalom. You may be seated. And we'll continue now with Lechadodi, the prayer, the hymn that officially welcomes Shabbat. We will sing the first two stanzas on 23, the middle stanza on 24, and the final stanza on 25. When we get to the final stanza, we'll all rise and face the entrance to symbolically welcome Shabbat. Pages 23 through 25. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor vezachor bedibur echad hishmi anu, el hamiyuchad Adonai echad. Ushemo echad l'shem ultiferet ve'elitila, lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelecha, ki hi mekor ha'beracha merosh mikedem. Nesucha sof ma'aseh b'machshava techila, lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Page 24 in the middle. Hit oreri, kiva orech, kumi ori, Shiri, Shir Daberi, Kevod Adonai, Alaik Nigla, Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Pene Shabbat Nekabela. Please rise and face the entrance, bottom of 25. Boi Veshalom. Ateret bala gam besimcha uvetzola tochemune am segula bo ichala lecha dodi likrat kala pene Shabbat nekabela. I lie, 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 lie. La lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lecha dodi likrat kala. Pene Shabbat nekabela. You may be seated. And now that we've officially welcomed Shabbat, we will turn to page 27 and continue with the Psalm for Shabbat. Please join me at the top of the page. Mizmor shir leyom ha-Shabbat, tov lehodot l'Adonai, ulezamer leshimcha elyon, ulezamer leshimcha elyon, lehagid baboker chastecha, ve'emunatecha balelot, ale asor v'ale navel, Ale higayon bechinor, mizmor shir leyom ha-Shabbat, tov lehodot l'Adonai, ulezamer leshimcha elyon, ulezamer leshimcha elyon. The righteous flourish like the date palm, thrive like a cedar in Lebanon, planted in the house of Adonai. They flourish in our God's courtyards. Middle of page 28, where the arrow is pointing inward. Tzadi Katamar, please join me. Tzadi Katamar yiferach ke'erez balvanon Yizke shetulim beveit Adonai bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu od yenuvun beseva deshenim verananim Iyu lehagid ki yashar Adonai tsuri tsuri velo avalatabo. And before we continue with the Mariv service, the evening service, I'd like to invite everyone to turn to page 178. As we continue to pray for our beloved state of Israel and for the violence over there to end as soon as possible, we will sing the beginning of Avinu Shabashamayim on the top of page 178 and then read the English prayer on the left-hand margin. Please join me. Avinu, Avinu Shabashamayim Tzur Yisrael v'goalo Avinu, Avinu, Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Barech, Barech, et Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Smichat Geulateinu, Hagen Aleha, Bevrat chastecha uferos aleha sukat shelomecha Avinu Avinu sheba shamayim Tzur Yisrael v'go'alo, Avinu, Avinu, Sheba Shamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'go'alo. Please join me left-hand side of 178. Ribono Shalolam, Kabel na berachamim uvratzon et tefilatenu be'ad medinat Yisrael. Sovereign of the universe, accept in loving kindness and with favor our prayers for the state of Israel and all who dwell within her boundaries and under her authority. Open our eyes and our hearts to the wonder of Israel and strengthen our faith in your power to work redemption in every human soul. Grant us also the fortitude to keep ever before us those ideals upon which the state of Israel was founded. Grant courage, wisdom, and strength to those entrusted with guiding Israel's destiny to do your will. Be with those on whose shoulders Israel's safety depends, and defend them from all harm. Spread over Israel and all the world your shelter of peace, and may the vision of your prophets soon be fulfilled. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Venomar, Amen. And we will now also take a moment to pray for those who are ill and those who are in need of healing. We will turn back to page 173, and we will begin by singing the Debbie Friedman Misha Barach that's on the top left-hand corner of 173. I will then read through the names on our list, and then if you have someone you would like to add, please go ahead and do so after we read through the names. And if you are online, you'll be able to add the names at that time as well. Please join me, top of page 173. Mi shebeirach avotenu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Chava Sarah bat Basha, Yehudit bat Kalman, Rachel bat Esther, Chaim ben Pesach, Yaakov ben Shlomo, David ben Rezel, Mirit bat Miriam, Aaron ben Chaya Golda, Tal ben Sarah, Shoshana bat Yochevet, Ilya Yisrael Richter ben Rachel, Chaviva Eliana bat Sarah, Salit bat Leah, Fegahana bat Sima, Ira Zelig ben Yehudit, Binyamin Leib ben Devorah, Yussel ben Basha, Larry Golden, Esther Tenenbaum, Harvey Ruskin, Diane Chodorow, Rachel Langer, Lee Gershon, Jack Azuz, Gloria Yoder, Batya Podos, Harold Albert, Sandra Kite, Healy Solomon, Kathy Brown, Brandon Simpson, Andrea Kotke, Jennifer Brown Lerner, Eva Curis, Ken Gasser, Randy Mead, Harvey Colchin, Marilyn Lafer, Gary Raish, Jennifer Hayden, Julia Dramero, and Herb Elbach.
Angelina Pauline, Terry Lucanic, Stephen Lucanic, Patty Lots.
Valencia Muniz, Alvaro Muniz.
Anybody online would like to add a name?
Arnie Ben.
Roberta Kalishman, Burton Zacks, Martin Macauer.
Mi shebeirach imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. May they all find the healing that they so need and so deserve. We will now turn back to page 39a, and since we are still waiting to have a full minyan this evening, we will go right with the first bracha, the first blessing of Mariv in English. Please join me, middle of the page, 39a. Baruch atah Adonai, our God, sovereign of time and space, whose word brings the evening dusk, whose wisdom opens the gates of dawn, whose understanding changes the day's division, whose will sets the succession of seasons and arranges the stars in their places in the sky, who creates day and night, who rolls light before darkness and darkness from light, who makes day pass into night, who distinguishes day from night. Adonai Tsevaot is your name. Living and ever-present God, may your rule be with us forever and ever. Baruch atah Adonai, who brings each evening's dusk. U'amavir yom u'mevi laila, u'mavdil ben yom u'vein laila, Adonai Tsevaot shemo, el chai v'kayam, tamim lo chalenu leolam avaed. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamari Varavim. Page 40, Ahavat Olam. Please join me. Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amecha Avta, Amecha Avta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta, Al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shokveinu uvkumeinu nasiach bechukecha v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha uv'mitzvotecha leolam va'ed ki heim chayenu ve'orech yameinu Uvahem nege yomam valayla, nege yomam valayla, ve'ahavatecha al tasir, mimenu leolamim. Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael, ohev amo Yisrael. Page 41. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, bechol levavecha, ubechol nafshecha, ubechol meodecha, ve'hayu hadivarim ha'ele, Asher Anochi Mitzavecha Hayom Alevavecha Veshinantam Levanecha Vedibarta Bam Beshivtecha Beveitecha Uvelechtecha Vaderech Uveshochbecha Uvkumecha Ukshartam Leot Al Yadecha Vehayu Letotafot Beinenecha Uktavtam Al mezuzot beitecha uvi she'arecha. And we'll continue privately with the second and third paragraphs of the Shema, page 42. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Top of 43a. אמת ואמונה כל זאת וקיים עלינו, כי הוא אדוני אלוהינו ואין זולתו, ואנחנו ישראל עמו. God brought Israel from its midst to lasting freedom and led them through the divided water of the Sea of Reeds. As their pursuers and enemies drowned in the depths, God's children beheld the power of the divine. They praised and acknowledged God's name willingly, accepting God's sovereignty. And then Moses, Miriam, and the people of Israel joyfully sang unto you. Top of page 44, and we'll continue together with Mi Chamocha. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar ba'kodesh, nora tehilot osef ele, malchutecha ra'u banecha bo ke'ayam lifnei Moshe, ze'eli anu ve'ameru, Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed. ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. Top of page 45, and we'll continue with Hashkivenu. Please join me. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim. Ushmor tzeitenu uvo'enu lechaim ulshalom me'ata ve'ad olam. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim. Remove from us enemies, pestilence, sword, starvation, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings, for you, God, watch over and deliver us, and you, God, are sovereign, merciful, and compassionate. Ensure our going and coming for life and peace, now and forever. May you spread over us your canopy of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, who spreads the canopy of peace over us, over all the people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Uferos aleinu sukat shalomecha, Baruch atah Adonai, Haporei sukat shalom aleinu ve'al chol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim. We'll continue now with Vishamru, top of page 46. Please rise and please join me. Veshameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat, ledorotam berit olam, ay beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam. Ki sheishet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz, ubayom hashevi'i Shabbat vayinafash. And we'll continue now with the private silent Amida that begins on page 47 and concludes on page 52. If you are still reciting the Amidah, please continue. I invite everyone to turn to the middle of page 51, and we will sing together Shalom Rav, the prayer for peace. Please join me. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amecha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amecha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech adon lechol ha-shalom. Ki atahu melech adon lechol ha-shalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amecha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amecha Tasim Leolam. V'tov be'einecha levarech et Amecha Yisrael bechol leit uvechol sha'a b'shalomecha. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amecha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amecha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. With that, we will continue now on page 55 with the Shabbat evening Kiddush. If anybody would like to have some grape juice here in the chapel, we have some cups and the bottle of grape juice right here. And if you are at home and you have wine or grape juice handy, please go ahead and get that now. Once again, we are on page 55, and we will begin the Kiddush in just a few moments. Savarim Anonan v'Rabanan v'Rabotai, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, B'Shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu, Zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit. Ki hu yom techila lemikrae kodesh, zecher litziat Mitzrayim. Ki vanu bacharta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim. Ve'shabbat kodshecha, be'ahava uvratzon, hinchalotanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. L'chaim. We'll continue with Aleinu, page 56. Aleinu l'shabeach l'Adon hakol, לתת גדולה לאסתר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובהי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד Emet Malkeinu Efesulato, Kakatuv Betorato, Ve'adata Hayom, Ve'adata Hayom, Ve'hashevota, Elevavecha, Ki Adonai, Hu HaElohim, Bashamayim Imal, Ve'al Haaretz, Ve'al Haaretz, Mitachat, Einod, Einod, Al Ken Nechav Adonai Eloheinu. Kakatuv b'toratecha Adonai imloch leolam vaed v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. At this time, we will take a moment to remember those in our community that are no longer with us. This Shabbat, we remember the yahrzeits of Gustav Fold and Norman Dunn. In addition, as a community, we also express our condolences to Lynn Sinowitz and her family on the passing of her sister-in-law, Irene Zweig, in New Jersey earlier this week. Since we do not have a full minyan, there is a custom to recite the last two verses of the Mourner's Kaddish when you don't have a minyan, so we will do that in memory of those yahrzeits and those who have passed this Shabbat. Bottom of page 58, the last two verses. Yehi shalama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen oseh shalom mimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. You may be seated. In a moment we will conclude our service with Adon Olam, but we have a few announcements.
Thank you, Rabbi. I'll make it brief. Sunday, April 14th is the Sisterhood Game Day. You need to RSVP for that. It's from 10 to 1 with light refreshments. And please contact Vicky Camerlingo if you're planning to attend. April 19th, we are going to be having our Shabbos on Friday night, not here, but at the Hillel House on UNM campus. It's going to be a special musical Shabbat. It's going to start at 6 p.m., a potluck vegetarian dinner, and so you're urged to bring some food to share. And Shabbos dinner will be served after the service.
Question,
Yes?
where is the Hillel House?
The Hillel House is on Las Lomas Road and University, near you, right off Yale. So you just Google it, Hillel House UNM. And you'll find it, the exact address for it. It's right on the campus. It's on the corner. You can actually access it through Lomas, and it's very, very easy to find. Tuesday, April 23rd is the annual second Seder. Cost is $65. Again, RSVPs are needed. It starts at 6 p.m. And please make your arrangements to come before April 15th. Don't let that pass. The seats fill up very quickly. April 28th is the men's Pesach barbecue. Again, RSVP for that. It will start at 6 p.m. It's not to be missed. It's a wonderful fare. Our annual meeting is now on May 5th and instead of April 21st. And adult education is having a wonderful class with our own Sarah Eagleman, Cultural Borderlands on the Margins of Jewish Identity, April 21st, 1 p.m. Again, the cost of that is $18. All this information is in the shofar and also on the blasts. Good Shabbos.
On the website.
And the website. And in regards to the Shabbat on campus at UNM, for those who normally attend online, I I'm pretty sure we will still have online access for the service, just we'll be physically at UNM instead of here. Is that correct? Okay, great. Jimmy's in the back confirming, so wonderful. Okay, great. With that, we are going to conclude with Adon Olam, and then everyone is invited to our oneg in the lobby. Afterwards, please join us tomorrow morning at 9:30 for Shabbat morning services. It is another special Shabbat Para, where we will be talking about the red heifer. So please join us tomorrow morning. In the spirit of leading up to Passover, let's do Adon Olam with a Passover-related tune, page 211. Adon Olam asher malach beterem kol yetzir nivra le'et nasa v'chefso kol azai melech shemo nikra azai melech shemo nikra ve'acharei kichlot hakol levado yimloch nora והוא היה והוא הווה והוא יהיה בתפארה והוא יהיה בתפארה והוא אחד ואין שני להמשיל לו להכבילה בלי ראשית בלי תכלית ולא העוז והמשרה ולא העוז והמשרה והוא אלי וחי גואלי בצור חבלי בעת צרה והוא ניסי ומנוס לי מנת כוסי ביום אקרא מנת כוסי ביום אקרא בידו אבקיד רוחי בעת אישן ואירה ואם רוחי גביעתי אדוני לי ולא יירא אדוני לי ולא יירא. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Please join us for the oneg in the lobby. Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, 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 Am Yisrael Chai. Good Shabbos, everyone.